Now, residents of Jos, the Plateau state capital, are lamenting the load-shedding allocation, saying the situation is affecting their daily activities. The residents claim they have been experiencing power outages in various communities due to the reduction of load allocation from the national grid. Adam Musa completes the report.
The Jos Electricity Distribution Company, responsible for distributing power to Plateau, Benue, Bauchi and Gombe states, announced on Wednesday that its load allocation from the national grid has been reduced. This reduction affects power supply in its franchise states. According to the company's spokesperson, Saratu Aliyu, their daily allocation has been reduced to 102 megawatt, noting that as a result, load shedding has increased across the 4 states. Artisans and their customers say the load shedding is affecting their means of livelihood. I don't know what is happening, but we haven't had power in this area for the past 3 days. Today is the first time I have seen power in broad daylight. I have been hearing that they supply power at night, but that is not when we need it to work. It is not always easy to us to work at night. This is what we rely on to feed our families. Honestly, we are suffering these days. I haven't had power in the last 4 days. They just restore it, and it will likely be interrupted again at any moment. We rely on power to work and earn a living. When there is no power, we can't work because customers won't patronize us. Some customers waiting to be attended to by the welder also lamented the situation, saying their work was not being done as fast as expected. The unavailability of power is affecting my business. When we come here, we meet a lot of people waiting for welding services. The welder has to use a generator when there is no power. Unfortunately, we face the same problem at home. For almost 3 days, my tricycle has been here, but the work hasn't been done due to the power outage. I can't afford to pay for a generator. I'm still in line waiting. Unfortunately, I know the work won't be done today, so I will have to go back home. This situation has completely disrupted my work.
It is seriously affecting both those carrying out the activities of welders and we the customers. Definitely, if a work is done with generator, the expectation is the charges is going to be very high, or is higher than if it is done with electricity power. So based on what is happening, as you can see, many people are gathered here. Why? Because other people could not afford to buy diesel, operate with their generators. So definitely this is going to affect many people.
Although the Jos Disco assure customers that they are working closely with the transmission company to resolve the problem, customers are hoping that the load shedding will not last for a longer time. Adam Musa, Trust TV News, Jos.